Hello and welcome back to Michigan Hobby Hunter. Today I'm going to show you how I turn this ordinary Ford thermometer into a ratified piece of art. Stay tuned and don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright, so I think I did what I want to do with the wire brush, which is really just see how this works. I have never done anything like this before. You can see we got it down. There's some metal parts, but there's like a black layer over here. And then we got some white shining too. I really don't want that white primer or that black, so I'm going to hit it with some sandpaper and knock these edges down a little bit smoother while still keeping the Ford blue going on. I'm getting ready to sand a little bit of these letters down so they can drip some rust. Sand down a little bit of these sides, and sand down these lights right here because I think they look cool if they're dripping rust. A little bit of this word too. I want since 1903. I'm gonna get that sanded a little bit. These all sit a little bit higher up. All this stuff does that I'm gonna hit. They're raised. So, with that being said, I'm gonna pull out some sandpaper. I think I'm gonna go with like some, I don't know, 220 maybe. See how that works. I might go a little bit rougher, but I don't want to leave scratch marks. I just want it to look like it naturally aged. So I'm going to get back to it. I wonder. On the file brush. Where is he? Trusting it out over here. It seems to work. Okay, so we took our sign and we destroyed it by sanding off the, I'm guessing, powder coat. I'm thinking because this is for outside. It was really difficult to remove. There was a black layer, a white layer, and then the Ford blue. I found my easiest way to get this off was using a Dremel with a diamond bit. What did I do with it? There we go. And I just went through and I just, carved away all the way around it and got that black off, because the wire brush took the paint off, took the white off, but there was a black layer before the steel. So anyways, I got it down to where I want it. The parts that I want rusty, I got shaved down to steel, So I'm going to mix up my solution of peroxide, salt, and vinegar, and that will instantly make this rust. So I will get right back at you. Alright, we're going to leave that sit for a while. Let it dry naturally. Well, there's after the first spray. You can see it's getting a little bit of the rust color. We're going to take and do it again after it dries. It looks pretty cool, I think, already. But it's going to look a lot better. And then once it's all rusty, I'm going to seal it in there. See you guys in a minute. Alright, well, this is This is spray number 2. So you can see we got some nice rust marks, rundown. I still got that white around here. I think I'm going to hit it with a brown marker, just real lightly. Just to give it the illusion that it's not there and this is natural. But it's looking good. I think I'm going to let it finish up drying, and I'm going to clear coat it. Alright, so we got her back up here for the last spray. This is the third spray on this. See my little holes I put in there with the 17 HMR. Oh, come on. There we go. Let's get spraying here. Hopefully those holes turn out they don't have lead in them or something. I might have to go in there and... Oh no, that lead's oxidizing. Turning black. Doesn't seem to be doing anything up here though. Coating or something. Alright, so here we are. We are at the end. Now the only thing I'm going to do now is we still have these little white spots where it's like the primer that I couldn't just exactly get out without there being a really hard line. So what I'm going to do with that is I have a brown marker, and I'm just going to touch that before I seal this thing in, because I'm not going to leave it all exposed steel for it to rust. This is going outside my workshop, so we're going to protect it. Yeah, I was going over the footage. See, I hit the same spot. I was right next to each other, so it just tore open a big hole, which I don't mind. Makes them look like they were shot with different calibers. Up here was without any steel in front of it. That was one hole with one piece of steel. That was two holes going through two pieces of steel. And then I missed, watching the footage, I hit right about up here. But yeah, looks good. Getting ready to seal it in, and then we're going to put the thermometer back in it. I'm very happy. Alright. Let's get some protectant on her. Alright, I got the clear coat on her. It'll dry to like a satin. It's not going to maintain this luster. That's going to be nice. It will be nice. Alright. We'll see what she looks like after I get the thermometer glued back in. Alright, well, here she is. At her new home. Pretty happy with how it turned out. I had two cans. I had a can of semi-gloss lacquer and a can of polyurethane sitting next to each other, and I sprayed it with the polyurethane, not even looking at it. So I kind of set it on my wood stove in here and baked on the finish, but it's got a little bit of a glossy finish to it. Not what I wanted, but I don't think it's going to hold up in the weather anyway, so I'm just going to let it do what it does. I like it. Last minute shooting it really turned out nice. Thank you guys for watching. Michigan Hobby Hunter. I'll see you guys next time.